This is a college football playoff semifinal at the Sugar Bowl. It's the Notre Dame Fighting Irish against the Indiana Hoosiers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. Tremendous build-up for this semifinal game. Holly Rowe joins us from the sidelines with some of the key storylines. Holly?
Catching up with the Fighting Irish head coach before the game. This is the most magical story we have seen this year in the college football playoff. This team hasn't had to prove themselves every step along the way. And today, one win away from a national championship game appearance. The coach said we cannot be thinking about that. Our focus has to be where our feet are right now and making sure we are locked and loaded on every single play. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. Returner trying to create good field position. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's stopped for no gain. The defense swarming on the first play of the game.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Scanning the field, it's Carr. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. So one explosive play has put this offense in scoring position, getting close now to the red zone. First down. We're going to throw the football. Moves out of the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. Goes out of bounds, but they're inside the 15 now.
Well, you get into these big games in the playoff, every first down feels big, and here the opportunity to scramble and move the chains. This is just a terrific job by the quarterback. I've always said, Chris, and it's even more important here in this situation, you've got to be able to scramble for 2, 3, 4 first downs a game, move the chains with your legs as a quarterback, and here he's able to do that.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. He keeps it on the design run. They'll bring him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 9-yard line. Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Receiver in motion now. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, Notre Dame, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. What a tremendous opening statement for this offense to get the first points on the board, to execute like that, a long drive through this pressurized playoff game.
That's exactly right, Chris, and I've already talked about establishing early momentum and how critical it is in these big games, in these huge environments, and they were able to do that right off the rip. What a great drive and a great series for them. Terrific play calling. I thought the rhythm was solid, line of scrimmage played well, and here they are with an early score.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. To throw, it's Hoover. He escapes the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. Goes out of bounds, but a nice play out across the 35.
is an outstanding job by this quarterback of seeing the coverage down the field, but also seeing the rush lanes and the opportunity to get on the outside and use his legs. And he's able to just move the chains right away, step out of bounds, and avoid the hit. Really nice job.
Using his legs, it's Richard. Nowhere to run up the middle.
The key to third down success is being good on first down, and here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Here comes the rush. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
This offense has got to stay out of these third and long situations. This pass rush is too good, and here, more evidence of that. They get pressure, contact the quarterback as he throws, and now it's fourth down.
And the returner heads out of bounds. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Now they test the middle there, but get nothing.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Looking to throw. It's Carr. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, that one's picked off. Could take it all the way. Inside, breaks into the open. Powering through a tackle. They'll finally bring him down, but what a play. The takeaway and a huge gain on the return. And the offense convert that pick into points. They're set up first and goal. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
This is a great example from this defense of how to stop the RPO. One, stay home. Don't give the quarterback a definitive read. That encourages him to just hand off the football. That's kind of his base read. And Chris, once he does so, then you fly to the football. You play with great effort, and you tackle in space, which they're able to do.
Looking to the end zone. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. Big missed opportunity for an interception. Sets up third down.
Defense is playing well in all areas here. First, the pressure on the quarterback. He's clearly hurried, and because of that, I didn't feel like this was the best read. He just kind of jumps at it, throws it right in the double cover.
Looking to throw on third and goal. Oh, they've got him for a sack. That'll bring up fourth down.
It's so difficult to present pressure on the quarterback in a short yardage situation, and the defense is able to do it. That's a really nice job by this defensive coordinator and this defensive front getting home on third down.
He missed it. Off target that time. After the miss, still down by 7.
Chris, this is an extension of what I saw in warm-ups. It was a struggle. There were a lot of missed kicks, and here he comes out, and in the live game, he misses it again. I'm sure his confidence is going to be low, and now the trust factor. Is the coach going to put him out there for another kick?
Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Carr. Looking for his big tight end. Carr over the middle, it's Flanagan. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. Handoff here from the shotgun. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, I've been so excited to watch this guy play. He's so aggressive. We're going to see this all day long. He is one of the better linebackers in the country. Here he's in the backfield making a play. His ability to diagnose what's going on the other side of the football is so good.
As we hit the quarter break, Notre Dame has the lead, and the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Looks to the left, pass caught. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Irish.
Chris, this group is so good. You give them just a little bit of momentum, they're going to take it, and they're going to use it to build a big lead, and that's what they've done. And now this is a precarious situation. Unless you get a score going the opposite direction, this one could get out of hand.
Going after, knocked right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. On the run, it's Richard. He shreds the tackle, and he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
This defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
On the move now. Grab down the middle. It's Becker. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Hoover. Quick throw over the middle. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Well, it's another 1st down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
And the pass is complete to the tight end. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. No surprise, the tight end making a play here in this must-win game, Joel. He's been a solid, effective weapon all season.
Well, this guy is such a matchup nightmare in the red zone. That's the exact conversation we had with all these defensive coaches, as they were saying they're going to have to target him and probably double-team him, in particular here in the red zone. He's been so effective getting into the end zone this year. This is where I think...
Touchdown, Indiana, as they fight back here in this playoff game. Lining up to try the extra point. With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. the ball up to the 36. This running back continues to impress, and forget the freshman label. He's had a year of experience now. He's had a tremendous year, and Joel, they clearly trust him, rely on him in this big game.
Chris, what I've been most impressed with is his durability. Normally a young running back, you try to take a few of those carries off of him during the course of the year, but they have just leaned in, and he has delivered. I tell you, this is as impressive of a young running back as I've seen in a long time.
So, second down after the incompletion. Back to throw. It's Carr. Looking for his big tight end. And the ball is picked off. They get him down after a short return, but the offense will go to work from the 44. Look out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Good scramble by this quarterback. I know it doesn't pick up a ton of yards here, but you're creating a more manageable down and distance, and you're getting down and avoiding the hit. It's a really good job managing the game and managing the hits that you're going to take throughout the game.
Looking to pass here on second down. Throw complete to the tight end. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
This is one of my favorite concepts in football, just a simple tight end drag route. The key is, as a quarterback, you've got to be on time. If you're on time, you allow that tight end to run after the catch.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Fighting him off. They bring him down, but a solid game there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. A chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They stop him, but it's a first down.
I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half. You get a first down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively. You're trying to build momentum, get the ball down for a score.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You've got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you've got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Pulls it in. It's Marsh. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. So the offense faces third and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Back to pass. It's Hoover. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle made quickly out the 11, but the offense in the red zone now. Ball handed off. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. And the Fighting Irish will call their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And the quarterback dropping back. Touchdown, Hoosiers. They go to the air to reach the end zone. Well, That's exactly what they were looking for, this offense. We talked about the importance of scoring before halftime, and now, Joel, getting the ball to begin the next half, a real chance to build momentum.
Chris, the opportunity to double up. It's so big in these games. This is exactly why you defer if you win the coin toss, so you can have this chance, and it's icing on the cake if you can get the late second quarter score. Now you can go in at halftime, make the adjustments, and come out with your best stuff in the early third quarter drive.
In the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. And now Notre Dame will spend their second timeout. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Looking for a receiver. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
2nd down after the incompletion. Dropping back. It's Carr. Fires it to the wideout, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Moves out of the pocket. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
What a great job by this pass rush. On 3rd down, they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and contact him as he throws. That contact, it produces an incompletion. Now it's 4th down.
And here's the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. One more play before they head to the locker room. Using his legs, it's Richard. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
He lets it rip. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Absolutely love this play call. I know it wasn't successful, but that's the exact situation where you want to take a shot. You feel like you're going to convert here on 3rd down. You've only got inches to go. Why not take a shot and really force this defense to protect the entirety of the field? Just didn't go your way this time, but keep that in your back pocket.
He's running out of time here. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
I tell you, you got to play well on 3rd down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on 1st and 2nd. He's got to be great in situations. And one of those situations that I think about is 3rd down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on 4th.
He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
To throw, it's Carr. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
They just have to do a better job defensively of sealing that edge. A lot of teams will talk about building a run wall, but also building a hard edge. And here, they're just not able to contain the running back, toss to the right. It's easy for him to get outside. Beautiful job on the outside by those wide receivers, by the way, getting blocks down the field. And it's a nice game for the back. Really solid stuff from this offense here. Quarterback is making good reads. He sees in the RPO, the run-pass option, that the handoff is there. The defense is back. He gives it to his back, and he picks up a nice gain.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Looks like Notre Dame will have the first down.
That is an outstanding job recognizing what the defense is doing. As he sees this blitz, he goes immediately to the back. There's no one left for the back, and he's able to get the line to gain for a first down. So the risk-reward of sending this pressure against a quarterback who is seeing it really well, and right now the offense is winning that.
Well, they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He escapes the pocket. Oh, he's got open space. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs.
You got to be connected as the defense, and here the secondary does everything they can on this snap. Nowhere to throw the football, they do their job. But up front, this front seven gets outside of their rush lanes. And because of that, there's a gap for the quarterback to scramble, and he stays ahead of the chains. That's a really nice scramble from the quarterback, but clearly this front seven's got to do a better job in their rush lanes.
Looking to pass. It's Carr. He's got it near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
That is a big conversion on third down, in particular in this area of the field. It looked like that defense was going to force a field goal opportunity. Now you're set up with first and goal. You got to punch this one into the end zone. Pay off that nice third down conversion. This was just a stalemate. Chris, it reminds me of one of those rugby scrums. You know, they all lock shoulders and then they roll the ball underneath. Look at this. No one's moving anywhere.
Touchdown, Fighting Irish, to put them on top now. They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. That's reeled in. It's Becker. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
I love these drag routes from the slot receiver, and it takes a wide receiver that has a feel for space and coverage. He's got to understand whether it's man or zone. If it's man, put your chin in your shoulder and keep running through the green grass. If it's zone, settle down in the soft spot and give the numbers to the quarterback. Well, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, it's Hoover. Throws to the tight end. Catch is made down the middle. He's stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. A positive start for the offense, trying to lean on this elite quarterback, and Joe showing why he's built such trust with his new team this season.
Chris, that's exactly what his teammates talked about, was that trust that he established. He came in and just worked hard, was one of the guys. And that's what allowed him to become one of the leaders of this group. And now, as an experienced player, that's who they're leaning on. Chris, all game we've seen this defense fly around, and they're doing it again here. Just great contact, great physicality right at the catch point. It has been so difficult for this offense to find open space, create any rhythm. This has been a really tough day.
He hands it off from the gun.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Can he make it to the marker? They make the stop, and that's going to bring the 3rd quarter to an end. As we hit the quarter break, Notre Dame has the lead, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets while we have a chance. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. They open the 4th by going to the air, bringing pressure. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Well, you're not going to execute this comeback unless you can protect your quarterback. And here he's hit as he throws. If this O-line can give him some time, he's going to be able to find somebody down the field. But again, it always comes down to protection.
The pressure's on. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, he's got to put that one behind him and now move forward for this 3rd down. This is really the most important snap thus far of the game. And as a quarterback, you've got to go out there and really execute. So remember, it's about feet, it's about timing, it's about accuracy. Put all those 3 together.
A perfect 2 for 2 on 3rd downs this drive, but they'll need 10 yards here. Looking to pass, it's Hoover. Lets it go quickly. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Indiana. This offense really clicking.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
And the PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. Looking for the wideout. And the pass is incomplete. He dropped the 1st down attempt here across the middle.
This is one of the advantages of playing zone defense, is that the eyes of the defender are all over the quarterback. So even though it looks like a completion, he's able to break on the football, create contact to knock it loose.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
No. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. On the move now. He'll be sacked. The defense swarms him on 3rd and long.
What a frustrating drive. You can go down in a tie ball game. All you need is a field goal to basically win the game. And the defense comes up with a massive sack here on third down to force a fourth down punt. You've got to punt this one away. There's no way you can go for this one and give your opponent the ball in positive territory.
And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Back to throw. It's Hoover. Short connection to the tight end here. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. First and 10.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen.
Got to have your head on a swivel as a quarterback outside of the pocket. I feel like he does a nice job here, Chris. Look, he gets what he can get, and then he just gets down and avoids the big hit. That's a nice job.
Important third down play coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
That's a great stop for this defense. That's a manageable third down situation. You feel like you still have to defend against the run and the pass, and yet they're able to get the incompletion. That's a great job and an opportunity to get off the field here.
So tie game, fourth quarter. They're going to go for it on this fourth down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver, throwing for his running back. And the pass is incomplete. The defense holds on fourth down, and they'll take over. And the defense gets a fourth down stop. A huge moment in this playoff game. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. An inside give now from the shotgun. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to throw play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. Catch made all the way down inside the 35.
Chris, I love it when a play caller is putting the game in the hands of his playmakers, and he's clearly doing that with this quarterback and the guys surrounding the quarterback. He is such a good reader of defenses, and he plays on time. He throws the ball accurately, and when you do all of those things with a coordinator that likes to be aggressive, big plays happen like they do right here.
And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
It is such an advantage for an offense to have a running back that can get on the outside and catch the football, in particular when a defense wants to run man coverage. You can see this is a mismatch here. He's faster than the linebacker, and he gets the ball and gets a nice gain down the field.
4-yard gain makes it second down and 6 now. Looking to throw. It's Carr. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame. They jump on top now here in the fourth. This has become a really entertaining playoff game. Both offenses back and forth, answering each other. Now, Joe, which side can execute better here in the second half to come out with a W?
Well, Chris, you call the biggest tennis tournaments in the world. This is one of those great volleys. Back and forth we go. These offenses trading big old forehands from the baseline. And I got to tell you, it just feels like this is going to be an instant classic.
And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. Last time the defense got a big fourth down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. Moves out of the pocket. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
Well, this offense better figure out this protection because you cannot allow pressure to come right up the middle of the field, right into the face of the quarterback. I think they need to full slide. This running back is not doing a great job identifying the linebackers, and here are the Mike linebackers right in the lap of the quarterback right away.
And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. The offense is set up with excellent field position. Leaning on the run game here late. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front seven. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
A spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down. Now the Hoosiers will spend their first time out. They'll still have two available as we approach the end of this game. He made it with 3 points on the board. And they add to their lead. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
That is exactly what they wanted to do on this drive. Take some time off the clock, get themselves into scoring range, and extend the lead to a two-possession lead here in the fourth quarter. Check, check, and check. Great job by this offense, and the kicker rolls out there and just buries it.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Hoover. Looking for his big tight end, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
It's been so difficult for them to establish any sort of rhythm on offense because this quarterback's below 50% throwing the football. He's got to get on track and play much better if they want to come back in this game. And it starts with timing. Your feet have got to be the clock of the offense. And right now as a quarterback, I feel like his feet are all over the place. You need a second possession, so you got to go for broke. This ball has got to be thrown aggressively down the field. It needs to get into the end zone quickly.
Tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from the 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the first down. Makes a quick grab. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Caught by the receiver. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. And the quarterback features the wide receiver. Has been one of the few bright spots for this offense today. Joe, can he make a play to make up this deficit?
Well, I think he might have to, Chris, because as you suggested, there just isn't much going right for this offense at this point, other than the matchup you've got on the outside. He's creating space. He's been reliable with his hands. That's where you can move the football. You might as well sit right there because that's what's working.
Looking to chuck it again. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down.
And there you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
And the Fighting Irish will call their first timeout. They'll still have two available as we approach the end of this game. And the Hoosiers line up on 1st and 10 now. Back to pass. It's Hoover. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. Tackle made inside the 10. They'll spot the ball at the 7. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Hoosiers. Great catch when they desperately needed it. And they'll set up with PAT. And the extra point gets it within 3, 31-28. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. Well, the confetti is falling. They're going to get that trophy. Certainly something important to celebrate. But Joel, these semifinal games are always tricky, because they can't celebrate for long. The ultimate game now awaits them.
We are exactly right. As big of a hurdle as this is, and what a wonderful accomplishment it is, the biggest hurdle and the biggest accomplishment is still ahead. They've got to go and play for a national title. That's where their focus needs to go 100% as quickly as possible.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the National Championship. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.